paramount. They come with some pressure. Green, sacked, fumbled, it's loose.
And the Rebels recover it.
A fumble, scoop, and score.
TJ Daugherty comes around the corner.
While TJ Daugherty's star has blossomed during his time in Oxford, it all started with very humble beginnings on the scout team defense.
I kind of treated him as game, honestly, knowing that I felt like I had the capability of playing if I was able to play. The biggest thing was their commitment to me, and cause at that point I didn't know if I was going to be eligible or not, and they didn't know either, but them just telling me regardless if I was going to be ineligible or not, that they were going to take me and that they wanted me.
Man, he was hungry. I could tell, eager, kind of quiet, but I could tell he was just eager and ready to be here, ready to get back on the field.
TJ's wired different than a lot of them. So when TJ came in here, he came in with a smile on his face. Obviously, I think it's easier coming in knowing you're not going to play. He came in, was a scout team guy, did an unbelievable job.
Going against Dart and those great guys, Trey Harris and Jordan Watkins and Caden Lee, going against those guys, that was good.
Every day we just showed up, ready to work, but he brought crazy energy. Always, every day, day in, day out.
Ready to be first team All-SEC next year?
I feel like it helps because they put me at different positions. Like the opponent we were facing, their best player at, they would put me down there. So regardless of DN, linebacker, or maybe some nickel, I feel like I got better just being able to become more versatile, especially going up against guys that are in the NFL playing now.
And I think that was a really good first year for him to kind of take it all in. Right, and get a feel of, all right, how do things work? What's Coach Kiffin's expectation, right?
He was hungry, like I said, and ready to work. He was ready to do anything.
The willingness to do anything came in handy for the 2023 Peach Bowl.
A lot of people don't remember the bowl season at Peach Bowl, right? That's when Ced opted out and didn't play. And TJ got cleared for the bowl game and actually played the outside linebacker position that he hadn't played all year.
He joke about it all the time, man, put me a corner, put me a safety, it don't even matter. I just want to be out there, I just want to make some plays, and that's what he do, man, he make plays.
For Penn State, after the touchback, handoff left, and the Rebels are eating the running game up from the backside is
number 2,
TJ Daugherty, the transfer from Clemson. And in the backfield, in trouble is Nick Singleton. The Rebels got some penetration there. Ukwu got there first, and then TJ Daugherty.
Man, they freed me. We had some fun today. That's all that matters. We had fun today.
The dream come true. Felt like a little kid again, man. Didn't even feel like the moment was too big walking into the Benz Stadium. I was just excited and ready to play.
He was out there making plays, man. It was wild. It was crazy seeing him out there. All that work he had put in, it was cool.
Being able to play in the Peach Bowl, I felt like that helped me from the just experience standpoint of getting my feet wet and actually feeling it and seeing that I can make plays and complete it at the highest levels.
That was a really good first year for him to kind of take it all in. Right, and get a feel of, all right, how do things work? What's Coach Kiffin's expectation, right? What's our standard on defense and all those type of things, and now to see that and then have the experience of playing last year. And then now, okay, a lot of those guys have gone, right? But now it's your turn to step up.
With his first full season as a starter under his belt last year, TJ has fully taken the next step into a leadership role.
We all been real proud of him. He's been leading the right way, doing the right things, leading by example.
Not only is he a vocal leader, but he leads by example. We have a lot of trust in him that he's going to show up and do his job and lead us.
Hey! Stay ready, stay ready. Stay ready, stay ready, stay ready. Every game, you feel me? You feel me? That's your standard. Hey, come on. Hey, on God, that was a hell of a play. Look at your IQ. Look at the IQ, football IQ going crazy. Hey, man, let's fucking have fun today, bro. Let's have fun today, bro. Hey, walk about here. We hit in the mouth. That's how I'm coming. LB's on me, LB's on 3, 1, 2, 3. LB.
He's one of the best teammates, a good leader on the team, a good leader in our group, and he's just been hopeful at any chance he could get.
He's a kid that just loves football. Him and Gid, I say all the time, they're the old school kids that are gonna go play until the street lights come on. No, these kids don't even know anything about that now, right? They just, as long as there's a ball there, they want to play. They love competing. They love football. They love affecting the people around them. And TJ's got a very contagious personality.
It's kind of a natural thing, who has the natural leadership ability, and I think that's huge for a team, especially nowadays. The teams are player-led. I learned that from the guys that took me in when I first got here, like Ashanti Sistrunk and Jeremiah Jean-Baptiste. They took me in with open arms as soon as I got there in the middle of the season. So just doing that and trying to be that for everybody else.
resort.
Third and 6 from the 40-yard line.
Sure you ready for this?
He takes a snap, drops back.
What's the right situation for a flea flicker?
They should have been in nickel defense in that
There's
situation.
a nickel and a dime?
Now for a proper bull rush start from 3-point stance.
What a disastrous play call.
Ready or not, here we go.
Hey, Dad.
You can call me Coach.
It's amazing what C Spire's nationwide 5G network can connect. C Spire, inspired by you.
Who you fly with is a reflection of what you stand for. Perfection, class, and grace. At Nicholas Air, you will be on board one of the industry's most desired aircraft types, flown by the most respected set of professional aviators, and led by the industry's longest tenured CEO. For over 2.5 decades, Nicholas Air has been home to the most refined set of private flyers, and those who demand the utmost in class, style, and quality. Start your journey today at nicholasair.com.
We don't treat cancer or design breathtaking buildings or slow cook the town's most talked about barbecue. That's all you. You're the ones who create and astonish, game and laugh, who come together and imagine a safer, more connected world. The things you do inspire us every day. So much so, it's right there in our name. Customer inspired. C Spire. Inspired by you.
A roll out for Chambliss. Eyeing the end zone across his body, and he's got Daquan Wright for an Ole Miss touchdown.
Having Daquan as, my tight end is a blessing. He's an ultimate competitor, very hard worker.
Defenses have to respect him. If they don't, he's going to keep going for touchdowns like he's been doing all year. And if they take him away, another one of our receivers is going to be open. So it all goes hand in hand.
While dominating on the football field, Wright finds a familiar way to compete in his downtime.
What's up, man? Daquan, let's play some 2K, man. Growing up, I love basketball, man. It's like I wanted to quit football every day growing up, you feel me? But I say just, having 2K and just being good at 2K is what still remind me a little bit of myself. But, I was like that in basketball too. So when I got moved to tight end, I just, just was, thinking a lot. Had second thoughts about it. Had second thoughts about football in general. But it definitely has worked out and all paid off. And now I'm in a great position at Ole Miss. Definitely, took a little minute. I was so used to, just blocking DBs all the time. It's different down there in them trenches.
Throughout the year, the former receiver's contribution to the run game has not gone unnoticed.
You can show that he truly made that emphasis in the offseason to get better at blocking, and he's been killing it. It's actually funny. Me and him got a nice little pancake on tape from last year. It was actually awesome.
With me, knowing I haven't been doing this all my life and knowing that I am a pretty good blocker, it's actually kind of fun and not surprising, but just just an enjoyable thing now.
He's just a unit out there. He can do a lot. You can stretch him out. He can run box fades. He can block really good. So he's just another great tool that we have.
As he transitions from being a kind of 50-50 player in terms of playing time last year to being more of a full-time guy, I'm excited to see how he continues to grow.
The increased snap count has led to an uptick in production. In 2025, Wright has career highs in receiving yards and touchdowns.
Fires in the end zone, reaching and grabbing it right off the top of the turf cleanly is Daquan Wright.
Just a great target downfield, catches everything, and without Daquan, I don't think this team would be the same.
Yeah, I think it's just being more involved, finding more ways to get him touches. He's a very athletic guy, with good long speed, great ball skills, extremely powerful in the run game. So
he sees the game for what it truly is. He sees the game differently than most players. So he's special.
And it's just another problem to worry about. We got awesome receivers out there, and then when Quan on the field, you got to cover him too. So I just feel like it really opens up our offense because it really spreads the defense out.
Escape.
This is no ordinary walk. The Walk of Champions is special, a path paved with tradition that beats to the drum of history and the road ahead. We are Rebels, and we're ready for anything. Be ready for game day and the everyday in a Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks and the official truck brand of Ole Miss. Now drive the 2024 Ford F-150 with 3.9% APR financing for 60 months plus $2,400 bonus cash or get $4,750 cash back.
Who you fly with is a reflection of what you stand for. Perfection, class, and grace. At Nicholas Air, you will be on board one of the industry's most desired aircraft types, flown by the most respected set of professional aviators, and led by the industry's longest tenured CEO. For over 2.5 decades, Nicholas Air has been home to the most refined set of private flyers, and those who demand the utmost in class, style, and quality. Start your journey today at nicholasair.com.
It's your front door. You decide who and what comes inside. Shouldn't it work the same with your doorway to the internet? That's why C Spire created Connect and Protect. So age-appropriate content comes into your home, and the rest stays out there. C Spire's new Connect and Protect plans, starting at just $30 a month. Get the best devices for your kids with free guided setup today. C Spire, inspired by you.
The final regular season home game featured it all. For starters, a full day of tailgating in the Grove was on order for Rebels and Gators alike, and even had room for celebrity appearances. Beyond the pageantry of the Walk of Champions awaited the emotions of Senior Day, a chance to reflect on the journey to this moment and embrace the 4 quarters that remain.
Come out here and let's go 1-0 tonight. The only way you do that is if you go do your freaking job, play in and play freaking out. Stay on top, compete, all right? Don't let anything phase you all night long. Use this crowd as your energy.
Claude Hemingway Stadium has been electric since they opened up the gates a couple of hours ago. Ole Miss on the doorstep of the college football playoff.
Execute to get 1-0. That's all that matters. Nothing else matters but getting to 1-0 by doing your job for everyone else in here. You're going to have a blast doing it. Play physical, play smart, and play as a team.
Florida won the toss and elected to receive, but a quick 3-and-out gave Ole Miss first dibs at a score.
Wanting to throw, has time in a pocket, deep out, incomplete, and it's 4th down, and the Gators will have to punt away. And now the Rebel offense will get a chance here.
On a rollout. And there is the accuracy of Trinidad Chambliss.
Fake on the jet sweep. Chambliss in the pocket, over the middle. Got his man, Daquan Wright, caught at the 45 of Florida. Tackled and dropped at the 43.
They fake the jet sweep. Chambliss, again, Dejon Stribley. Another first down, a gain of 12, down to the 11-yard line.
2 yards for a TD, 1 yard for the first down. Lacey dives to the end zone, and he is in there. Touchdown, yes. Ole Miss.
Lacey's 3-yard plunge, his 17th of the year, gave him the single-season rushing touchdowns record at Ole Miss, tuning him up to be a force early in the game.
The kick, and it's on its way, and it is good, and the Rebels add 3 more to the lead as he pops it through.
2 straight 3-and-outs for the Gators was an inauspicious start, but quarterback DJ Lagway has been in this spot before.
Going to be a quarterback draw for Lagway right up the gut, and he will get the first down.
Steps up in the pocket again, floats one downfield in stride, TJ Abrams. That's the big play that Florida needed to get them back in the game.
To the 10, stiff arm, and out of bounds at the 5.
How about DJ Lagway just does it himself? Another quarterback draw this time. It gets the Gators 6.
So we'll see if the Rebels can answer again offensively.
What about a screen to Caden Lee? And an interception! Down inside the 10-yard line. And it's goal to go again for Florida.
Momentum is slippery. In hand one moment, and gone the next.
Handoff right side, ball is in the end zone. A power move off the right side for the touchdown, and Florida's on top. Well, Florida got hit in the mouth early in this game, but boy, they have responded.
Rebels need to get this football offensively, and let's answer.
Four-man rush. Cleaner pocket this time, and a strike. Dejon Strickland. Splits the defense. Stumbles into the end zone for a Rebels touchdown.
Big plays can change the complexion of a game in seconds, but it's a knife that cuts both ways.
It's an H-back left, Hansen. Fake to Ball, back to throw, deep pass, got a man down there, caught at the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and in the end zone, touchdown.
The deep shot from Lagway, and another answer by the Gators. It's Lacey, nice move in the secondary. 11 more yards for Kewan Lacey, puts him over 100 here in the first half.
The throw, fires, he's got his man, caught at the 10, he threw that one in a window to Trey Wallace. The right hash, kind of a tough angle, but he slams it through a 23-yard field goal.
But he checks it down to TJ Abrams. He's got another first down and gets to the sideline.
That'll end the half. And after one, the Florida Gators leading the 6th-ranked Rebels 24-20.
We're moving the ball down the field. We got to stop a couple times in the red zone. Okay, 0-0 ball game. We get the ball first. Let's go down there and score. Okay, make these adjustments and let's roll. Okay, so you guys are laying your hey, we just got to go finish, okay?
It's better one and more than they do. Because right now they got life. Right? They feel good. Right? So if you can't flip the switch right now, right, and dig deep, all the work you've done up to this point, right, you're going to let us up. What do you want the legacy of this team to be? You can control it. We got 30 minutes to deal with every man we got right here. But it's our own game. We're going to blow all. Everybody wake up.
Chandler swings one wide. That's a good start to the second half, Caden Lee.
And it's going to be a handoff to Watkins, who gets hammered.
Buried by Miles Graham.
That is a great, and I mean great read by Miles Graham.
We know Lane Kiffin loves going forward on 4th down, but they're going forward on 4th and 6. Gators rush 4. Chambliss batting right back to it. Chambliss is going to take off.
Now he's going to run, and he's going to get the first down as he dives to the 35-yard line.
And how about that? Almost out of bounds. They really stretch you out. That creates a crease. The jet sweep to Trey Wallace. And now it's going to be 4th down and about a yard.
Go for it on 4th down. There's the snap. That's Lacey straight ahead. He's got the first down to the 4-yard line as he takes it there on the 1st and goal.
4th down had been kind to Kiffin in the early goings of the 3rd quarter, prompting the head ball coach to press his luck near the goal line.
Chambliss, slant, incomplete! He just threw it at the feet of Trey Wallace. A goal line stand for the Gators, and they still have the lead.
The turnover on downs gave the Rebel defense their first crack at the Gators of the second half, and a theme soon developed.
38 to Livingston. Now the handoff is to Ball, and Ball's going to be stacked up after a yard. 5:36 to go 3rd quarter. The Rebels get the stop.
3rd down and 5.
They've got to find a way to get some pressure on DJ Lagway.
Steps up, shirks off a sack. Lagway on the move, trying to extend the play. Just hoists it out of bounds. Andrew Jones ran him to the sideline.
Just trying to make something happen.
Lagway, well protected.
Looking downfield, being chased. It's tipped up in the air and intercepted at the 20.
Let's go, let's go. Go.
breakaway in the end zone. Takes off running. He's hit. He's dropped at the 3-yard line by Princeville. Umanmielen.
Two-man rush. Lagway steps up from the end zone. Throws one into double coverage. Tapped and almost caught.
This was a total reversal of fortune. Pete Golding's defense had regrouped at half, and now are pitching a shutout in the final 2 frames, paving the way for Kewan Lacey to slam the door shut.
Trips to the left. There's the snap. A little bit high. Hand off to Lacey. Up the gut. He's got the first down. The 50. Oh, he's broken in the clear. Can he go? 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Stopped to the 1-yard line. Almost got in the end zone. A saving tackle.
Direct snap to Lacey. Freeway to the end zone. He adds to his Ole Miss record. Touchdown, number 18 on the ground this season for Kewan Lacey.
This offensive line, the right side of this O-line has just gone to work in this football game.
Lacey ended the day with a career-high 224 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns, eclipsing over 1,000 yards on the year.
We got to win. There is no choice.
Lacey's in formation to take a direct snap from the 4-yard line, 1st and goal. There's the snap. He's going to run it left side. He gets to the goal line. He lands on the plane. It's a touchdown! The Rebels are going to win this one!
Come on, boy!
What else can you say about Kewan Lacey? This kid is just an absolute stud.
Vaught Hemingway has become an extremely difficult place to play in the Kiffin era.
So another 4th down now for the Gators.
4th down. In the pocket, in trouble, runs to his right, looking downfield, wants to throw, being chased, fires it far side, got his man caught, tackled at the 29-yard line by Cedric Beavers.
Great job there. Got some pressure on the quarterback, 3-man rush, and then Cedric Beavers, Taylorsville, Mississippi.
And Coach Kiffin would improve his home record at the Vaught to 35-6.
The clock will expire and the Ole Miss Rebels rally in this one to get a victory over the Florida Gators. The final score, Ole Miss 34, Florida 24.
Resort.
This is no ordinary walk. The Walk of Champions is special. A path paved with tradition that beats to the drum of history and the road ahead. We are Rebels, and we're ready for anything. Be ready for game day and the everyday in a Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks and the official truck brand of Ole Miss. Now drive the 2024 Ford F-150 with 3.9% APR financing for 60 months plus $2,400 bonus cash or get $4,750 cash back.
Who you fly with is a reflection of what you stand for. Perfection, class, and grace. At Nicholas Air, you will be on board one of the industry's most desired aircraft types, flown by the most respected set of professional aviators, and led by the industry's longest tenured CEO. For over 2.5 decades, Nicholas Air has been home to the most refined set of private flyers, and those who demand the utmost in class, style, and quality. Start your journey today at nicholasair.com.
We don't treat cancer or design breathtaking buildings or slow cook the town's most talked about barbecue. That's all you. You're the ones who create and astonish, game and laugh, who come together and imagine a safer, more connected world. The things you do inspire us every day. So much so, it's right there in our name. Customer inspired. C-Spire. Inspired by you.
The 2025 Rebel Revenge Tour would end in a slam dunk.
Seasons here, this game was rocking. The best game I've been a part of as far as the crowd goes. I love to see it. Bring that energy from now on now too.
It's all with these people right here. These are really what we want for real. They kept the energy up. We needed it, and look, we just prepared. Hey, good job, man. Let's go. Haters came back. I just. T.Y. Lacy a dog. Hey, Heisman that boy, he crazy for angling.
50 on the ground, 3 rushing touchdowns, something like that. Dog walked it. Let's go.
I'm just really happy for you guys, man. That ain't easy to get to 10-1, whatever it is, okay? All right, so really pleased by the way that you guys overcame adversity in the game. Now you're getting that feeling. It's almost like you're in the playoffs, all right? And when you get to the next level, you have a playoff feeling, man. When you make it, it's like, man, there's another one. So you put yourself in position for another one, all right? You're gonna take care of that, and you know what's after that, but we ain't gonna talk about it. So let's get better, let's keep improving, all right? Because we got something really special here. You got a chance, like we said, to be the best ever to do it, and that's pretty cool.
10, for 3 straight years. You feel me? 4 out of last what? 5. Let's go, huh? Yeah. Top 5 program. Make sure we stamp that.
We on tour though. You better get ready. We got more dates coming.